Bobbing over there, bobbing freely, stiff wet. Hey, stiff wet. Hey guys, welcome in. I've been really busy the past 2 days and I have not been on here. And I'm happy to get on here and be back popping my gums and talking my ish. It's been a little minute. Okay, mama, mama gotta have a life too. Okay, mama gotta have a life too. Okay, so mama been doing her best, but here we are. So, hey guys, Atlanta was actually dope this weekend. It was super cool to see so many people getting together, having fun. Something that we have been needing to get back to how things have been our whole life before this pandemic. That's all. So tonight I want to talk about Meghan Markle. Because honey, I have been dying to get on here to give my 2 cents because child, when I tell you niggas gon' nig. Boy, that's one thing about it, niggas gon' nig. And the ignorance that I've seen behind this whole situation, I just cannot. So let's I gotta do it. I'm sorry. I tried not to. I told myself I wasn't going to, and I said, you know what? I gotta do it. I don't have a choice. Okay. So now what I'm not about to do on this live stream is I'm not about to do a debate on whether or not Meghan Markle is black. Okay, that's what I'm not doing today. Thank you, Aaron Brutus. Goddess, I love you, but remember she's part of the royal family, so please chill. Lord have mercy. Let me think about that. I thought about it, and I choose violence. I'm choosing violence today. So, first of all, let's just start. Let's just start here. Okay, because I got to show y'all something, because this just ain't it for me. So what it comes down to is you have two different types of black people. You have black people who take this seriously, and you have black people that take everything as a joke. Okay, black people taking everything as a joke is so incredibly dangerous, because there literally is nothing about our circumstance and nothing about the way all this goes that is funny or a joke. And the fact that black people downplay the war against us is extremely troubling. However, I think that the reason why black people downplay, and I've spoke about this before, the reason why black people downplay our position is for two reasons. One is a defense mechanism, because I think that black people do not want to really accept the extent of which we are, in which they are attempting to exterminate us. And I think that black people don't want to really accept the level to which these people hate us. So I think as a defense mechanism, we downplay and we overly simplify everything, even when it's something extremely serious. Okay, that's a problem that we have in general. The second reason I think that black people do that is because I do not think that black people feel as though they can out evil them. Okay, I think that when black people see how evil they are and to the extent that they're willing to go, it makes us just be like, you know what? Let's just fall in line, because we are not naturally evil and sociopathic in the way that they are, specifically Caucasoid males. We are in no way, shape, or form, to that level that they are. So I think that for Black people, when we see their level of evil, it just makes us be like, let's just do our best to stay out these people's way because we don't have time. Okay? Because we do not have the same desire to want to conquer, kill everyone off, and take people over. Because we are a supreme being, we don't have that same fight or flight mentality that they do, where it's like, okay, if we don't oppress these people and keep our foot on these people's necks, that we're going to be exterminated. It doesn't work like that. Since we're genetically superior, we do not have that same survival instinct. I told y'all all the time, I do not fault them for being atheist. I don't fault them for being that. I do not fault them for white supremacy. And I don't fault them for that either, because if I was the weaker species, if I was genetically inferior, I would do the same exact thing. You're damn right I would instill a physical system that maintains me staying alive with the quickness. You better believe that if I was genetically inferior, I'm for sure going to set up something systematic that will sit and guarantee my survival and me having a fighting chance at life. You're damn right. So I've always told you all, like, listen, you got to stop waiting for this kumbaya from them. There is never going to be a kumbaya. No matter how much they say they're your friend, no matter how much they're your boyfriend, girlfriend, or sleep with you, they always have a system that benefits them and prefers them over you. Period. Black people would do very well to master the art of diplomacy, because other people have mastered diplomacy and we have not. We are the only ones that confuse diplomacy with somebody being our friend. Okay? And that's a major issue we have. So I remember when Meghan Markle first got with Prince Harry, what was most disturbing to me was the amount of, and in this conversation, we have Black women and then we have sisters. A woman who is Black is any woman who is Black. If a woman is Black, she's Black, and we cannot dispute that. Okay, but then you have sisters. Sisters are Black women who are also pro-Black. They are pro-Black, their own selves, their own beauty standards, and their own man. So in this conversation, we're going to be talking about the Black women and sisters. Huge difference between the two. Okay. So I was mostly disturbed when they first got together at the amount of Black women who were sitting there and clapping for all this. I was extremely disturbed. I was like, wait a minute. Now, I've had times where I've come forward and I've said to keep them out your marriages, keep them out your bed, keep them from between your legs. That swirling stuff is unacceptable. We have too much work to do as a people for ourselves and for generations to come. We don't have any business taking what is most valuable, which is us. Your most valuable asset as a woman is yourself and your womb, your nurturing, your love. Your most valuable asset as a man is your masculinity, your protection, your provision. So I've been said a long time ago, it is extremely unwise for us to take our most valuable assets and disperse them outside of our community. Okay. Again, this is not a joke. And then in response to that, ignorant ass Negroes' only response is, you can't help who you love. Love is love and love wins. Shut the hell up. We're at war. They are trying to kill us. Do you want your children to grow up in a world just like yours, where they have to make stupid disclaimers like that? I don't have no problem with if you go outside your race, and I don't have no problem with that. Don't you want your kids to have the freedom to be themselves, love themselves and their own people, without having to give dumb-ass disclaimers with the fear that they won't be able to eat anymore? The reason why Black people are so afraid to go ahead and say, you know what, F that. We've been through a lot. We have to catch up. We ain't got time to swirl. Swirling equals giving our assets, money, love, protection, value outside of our community And when your house is on fire, you cannot take time. Your house is in flame. Meanwhile, your neighbor's house has a leak under their kitchen sink going drip, drip, drip. And you let your house burn down to go fix the neighbor's leak. That's unwise. That's not love. It's not smart. It's not unity. It's stupid. Especially when they're trying to kill you. And especially after you sit and you kumbaya and ha keep with them, talk about they're your friends. Then as soon as you drive off in your car and you go home, and they drive off in their car to go home, guess when the police get involved, guess who they're going after? You. Your Caucasoid friends are not in any way, shape, or form in a rush to give up their privilege or to lobby and rally for reparations and rights for you. They sit there and they suck you up. They suck up all your culture, all your swag, all your sexual organs. Then they ride right home with their privilege, untouched. And you talk about, well, I have white friends that they did a lot for me. And I don't see color. You basic bitches. And that go for males and females. That is the most basic bitch shit I've ever heard. And I heard somebody threw some shade at me and said that I use shaming tactics to heal. You're damn right. Because there are some shit you should be ashamed of. You sure are correct. And y'all may think that shaming, and first of all, I hate the word shaming tactics because half of the time it's not a shaming tactics. It's called common sense. I didn't make up the term common sense. It was existing before I was born. So therefore, if this sense should be common, why are we not allowed to be like, hey, step your game up? Telling your people to step their game up is, and come on, we got to do better than this, is not shaming them. Okay? The fact that we sit and pat everybody on the ass with their fairy tale foo-foo ideals is why we are in the position we're in now. No, we need more people to shame them. If that's called shaming, then we need more shaming then. Because the fact that Negroes can walk around so ignorant, when they're trying to kill us is an issue. Not only you, not only trying to kill us, but our children. Okay? So I don't want to hear, I'm just giving a few disclaimers about this conversation because I swear to God, if anybody come in here talking about your best friend white or your boyfriend white and they're not racist, I am going to slap the fire out of you. That's where we're at. That's what we need to start doing, go around slapping Negroes that say stupid stuff like that. Because you are a detriment to our people. We're at war. They're trying to kill us and try to kill our children. And you over here singing songs about some foo-foo fee-fee stuff. Because you're afraid of them. That's what it comes down to. You have a deeply hidden fear of them. Okay? So, and I'm going to say this one more time for you bitches that's sitting there and doing all that talk about divesting this, divesting that, and throwing shade at me. Once again, y'all bitches ain't stopping nothing, and I said what I said. And a day will come where y'all bitches gonna look up when things hit the fan, and you're gonna be looking to men of other races to help you when things hit that fan. You're gonna be looking to them. And you're going to think back to what I said, like, you know what? Now I remember what Six said, where we shouldn't be going against our man because you don't sit, even if you are not happy with that defense system, you do not sit and let that only defense system go. It is unwise. Okay? So I said, all right, let's go ahead and entertain. Just for a second. Let's go ahead and entertain the fairy tale of love is love. You can't help who you love. Black women should keep their options open. Okay? Segregation and slavery was a long time ago. It's not like that anymore. Okay? My white zaddy is not like that. He's not racist. Thank you, Ronald Calhoun. You look like a full version of my daughter. Keep teaching. Thank you, my brother. Thank you, Dina V. What did you think of Megan saying it was good for the girls in the Commonwealth to see a woman of color like her? Girl. Just bye. So I said, okay, let's entertain the whole love is love, you can't help who you love BS. Even though they're trying to kill us and we're at war, and we have generations of children still coming after us that we have done absolutely nothing to prepare for them for a better black world. But that's another, we're not even going to talk about that right now. I said, so y'all excuse for this irresponsibility of this world, thank you, Warren B, is that it wasn't them. Thank you for the Cash App trading, Phenom. I appreciate you. So let's go ahead and say that we entertain the love is love thing. And the whole, oh, well, it wasn't him it wasn't my man. The first thing when I sit and I tell y'all sisters, how on earth can you think about your female ancestors? Again, only a few generations back that were subject to be forced to lay with these Caucasoids. And then y'all turn around only 2-3 generations after and willingly go lay down with them. And no, we are not all people. Somebody block him. One of my moderators, block the person who just said we're all people. No, we're not. We're actually not. We are not all people. Black people are people. Black people are human. Everybody else is not 100% human. And that's on Mary Had a Little Lamb. So do not come in here with, let me put another disclaimer, because now I got to say this one. Because here y'all come with that. We are not all human. We are not all the same. We are not all one race, human race. And this is scientific fact. This is not my opinion. It's not someone else's opinion. This is science opinion. And moderators, anybody else that come in here with that foo-foo stuff, block them. We are trying to have a serious conversation here. If y'all come with the fairy tales when they're trying to kill us, you will be blocked. Stop taking everything as a joke. It's exactly what I was talking about in the beginning of the live, that black people think everything is a joke. Someone can present you with scientific facts and y'all will respond with something from a Disney movie. We're all people. What does that have to do with anything? Cool story, bro. Thank you for wasting 5 seconds of my life to read that. And once we say that, and then what? And then y'all be talking about, well, I have white friends. Oh, I had white friends too. But guess what the difference between my white friends and your white friends is? My white friends, when I was getting very vocal about all this, guess what they did? Got out of my way. Got out of my way. And they said, you know what? We're glad that you speaking up, because they knew we sure ain't giving up our privilege. They'll tell you, yeah, I'm not giving up my privilege. I'm not going against my racist granny. I'm not disowning my bigot uncles. They're not doing it. It ain't happening. So my white friends and associates, because I already don't broke it down to them, for y'all to even come over here and dictate how I speak about the oppression against my people is racist on its own. I have said this years ago multiple times. They knew not to even come police me about what I was saying and doing. Number one, because it was true. And number two, by them even thinking that they could have the audacity to come and dictate to me how I respond to the war against my people, especially as a mother of a black son, would be aces for them to do. So some of y'all are scared of your white friends. And you sit and give all these dumb ass disclaimers and all this fairy tale stuff because deep, deep down inside, you are afraid of them. Deep, deep down inside. So I said, now, and again, I'm going to roll with what the narrative was. This is not what I agree with, but this was the narrative. The narrative was that Meghan Markle is a black woman that married into the royal family. So then I was like, tell me more about this. How interesting. So when y'all want to go lay down with White Zaddy, you say that it's okay because it wasn't him. It wasn't him that had slaves. It wasn't him that invented white supremacy. It wasn't him. But lo and behold, now we have a black woman that y'all claim, not me, but y'all claim, that has literally got with the white zaddy, who literally is the one that enslave and oppress your people to this day. And y'all still over there. Oh my God, it's a fairy tale come true. Oh my God, finally a black princess. Ah. So now let me show y'all this, because this took me out today. Okay, this took me out. I gotta show y'all this because this was it for me. This was it for me. This was it for me. Cooning all around, cooning freely. Blackware. Hey, Blackware. So, child, let me show you this. So this is what I'm talking about. What women in general are inclined to serve and submit to and answer to men in general. Okay, women are naturally structured to do that. Okay, so this is what happens. Black women that hate their dads, black women that hate their mom and dad, they hate their mom for picking their dad, they hate their dad for not being ish, they hate their baby daddy that left them for someone else, they hate all the black men that they had a crush on, but she wasn't they type. And so now they hate all these black men that didn't give them no play and say that they don't like them because they don't like black women, when the truth is, sis, he just didn't like you because you was ugly on the inside and outside. Y'all sit there with this subconscious disdain for black men in your heart, and you think that they're stupid and they don't see it. So now you run around talking about how black men are so horrible because the black man that you had a crush on didn't like you. Then you say that any black man, y'all think that any black man you want supposed to want you back. Then if he don't, it's, see, he don't like black women. No, he doesn't like you. A black man not wanting you does not in any way, shape, or form mean that he does not want black women in general. Okay, and this goes both ways. Okay, because they're not staying with their daddy, mad at their first black girlfriend that played them. Now they want to give big FUs to black women. I mean, it's a childish thing on both sides. Okay, it's a childish thing on both sides. But this is what happens when you was a black woman. You was a woman that is black, is already inclined to submit and look to the leadership of a man. But when you refuse to do that for your own men, that instinct is still there. So guess what happens? That natural desire to submit, that natural desire to want to follow lead of a man switches to white zaddy. So now you have a group of women that are revering men of other races in the way they should be revering their own. Again, you cannot dispute nature. Nature is going to happen either way, no matter what you. So now I saw this. Now, the caption says, most attentive husband. Okay. Now, I want you all to pay attention to what he's doing in the video. All this nigga is doing is moving her hair out the way. And these dumb ass hoes are on here talking about, oh my God, most attentive husband. I love the way he loves her. A white man could go to a black woman like this. Oh, baby, you hot? Black women. Oh my God, she was hot and he blew on her. Oh my God. Man, if I'm lying, I'm flying, y'all. Look at these comments. Oh my God. I'm gonna read y'all some of the comments. This is no cap. Oh God, I can barely say this out loud. I want to throw up. He's already learned how important a black woman's hair is to her. We always like it to be looking good. He is so hands-on. I'd love to train him to do hair at my salon. Harry is everything we knew he'd be. Even before Meghan. Even before Meghan, Princess Diana must be so proud. He adores her. He loves her, and it's so beautiful to see a woman get that kind of love and attentive husband. Bitch, he moved a ponytail. He moved a ponytail. I know you lying to me. So let me get this straight. Praising your own men is a bad thing. But when he go like this, he did like this to Meghan. And y'all are falling all over the place. You have got to be kidding me. Thank you, Urban Commute. He says, thank you for this most needed message. Somebody had to go ahead and say it. I'm going to go ahead and say it. You as a woman, you are already inclined to be under a man. You're already inclined to give adoration and submission to a man. I suggest you let it be to your own. That way, when you do it to your own man, you have a chance for a return on it. Doing it to them, there is no return. Okay? Exactly. You say anything positive about black men, it's, oh my God, you're worshiping them, you're a pick-me. Shut the hell up. Okay? The only people worshiping anybody is all these black women on this post talk about, I love how he loves her. We love to see it. Give me a Harry over a Leroy any day. Look at this. I'm not making this up. Can y'all see this? I'm not making this up. That girl said, give me a Harry over a Leroy any day. All this man did was go like this and move some hair. If that ain't the most basic bitch shit I've ever seen, I just don't know what is. I'm so happy he married for love. Okay. Let me hurry and get to the rest of my points because I ain't got all day. Mama got things to do. The number one reason behind interracial relationships is taboo smush fetishes. Y'all know what smush really means. Y'all know what smush mean. Doing the do, doing the dirty. Y'all know what that mean. Okay? Taboo smush fetishes. I know y'all swear up and down this is not the case, but it is. Y'all have to understand one thing. Just like the black male is dominant genetically, so is a black woman. So is a black woman. Okay? Man, this would probably take me 3 hours to really break all this down. I'm really trying to keep this light. When a man goes inside of a woman, he goes inside of a woman to collect. And remember, y'all, I did a video about this before. If y'all have not watched the video, go ahead and check it out. It's called Men Use Sex to Discipline Us. He coming to collect. Okay? Please block whoever just said, I disagree, men of the prize. Please block them, please, Lord. Please just get them up out of here. I can't look at them. Tell me when they're out of there. Tell me when it's gone. Don't bring all that gender war bullshit over here. We're trying to get things done. Don't come over here with that boys are better than girls gay ass shit in here. Don't bring that gay shit in here today. We're not doing that today. Don't bring that. Boys are better than girls. You need us more than we need you. Men of the prince. Don't bring that over here. We ain't doing that today. Block them. Do not give them a break. Do not time them out. Block them indefinitely. And when I block you, do not send me a message later on talking about, can you unblock me? No. Make a new account like everybody else had to do and ghost watch me from that point forward. I'm not playing with y'all today. Thank you. Thank you so much for your help. I truly appreciate it because I'm not the one today. So I already said that when a man go inside a woman's body, he's coming to collect on something. Okay? So when you are the genetically inferior man and you go inside of a black woman, he is chasing strength. He's chasing superiority. He's chasing validation. I want you ladies to really understand this, okay? Because some of y'all really be thinking these men really love you and they don't. Okay, they don't. Okay, y'all think that Zaddy truly just love you for you. Zaddy is with you for his own reasons. And just like black people go outside their own as a big F you to their own people, they do the same thing. Okay, so now when it comes to Prince Harry, this is a double whammy. Because if y'all remember, his mother was killed for dating outside of her race. Who was that? She was the little Arab. What it was, an Arab or Indian guy she was dating, and they straight murked her. So now Harry is going to grow up with a complex. As a boy, naturally wants to avenge his mother's death, of course. Okay. He was Arab. Okay, I didn't know what. I knew he was brown of sorts. Arabs are more green. So now for Harry, I can totally see how he would grow up and do what he did. Yes, y'all, his mama was killed for dating outside her race. So now this carrot top Negro gonna grow up and of course is going to date outside his race. Of course. Number one, taboo sex fetish. Number two, avenging his mother. Hello, this is not that hard to figure out. Okay, let's talk about this. Y'all over here talking about he love her. No, he does not. That man has a mission. Okay, the fact that black women sit and fall over themselves at these men doing whatever they do for black women, the fact that they do that shows that you definitely do look at him as an authority over you. And you also think that by him sticking his phallus inside of you, that means you're special and that he did you a favor. And that's a damn shame that our ancestors were subject to all kinds of ape with an R in the front by their grandparents, forcibly aping with an R in the front the same women that they were enslaving, yet still going out there to get some of that black booty. That's a damn shame that the descendants of those same men can have their dick in your face now and you take it as a compliment. So now let's talk about what this all really means. Because like I said before, there are black people who think that because they have white friends, that means that ageism is not real. There is black people that think because white people showed them certain business opportunities. I cannot tell y'all the extent of the stupidity I have heard from black people on why they think that all of them are not ageist when they all are ageist. Why? Because what is ageism? Ageism, because some of y'all think that ageism is, I don't like black people. That's not what it is. Ageism is the ability to deny someone else an opportunity based upon their race because of your race. That's what ageism is. Y'all really think that ageism is about whether or not someone likes or dislikes black people. And that's where a lot of y'all go wrong. Okay? Understand this. Like I said in the beginning of the stream, their ageist systems are set up so they can survive. There is no such thing as equality with them. There is never equality between us because we are not created equal. We are, in fact, not created equal. There is a reason why we were never given equal rights, because they knew there was no equality with us. We will always surpass them. So now, one can have a black wife, baby mama, or whatever, okay? And they can still be ageist because they are still going, no matter what. They're deep down inside, their survival instinct. I've had times where I'm talking about ageist people, and then I'll see other white people, and they'll be like, I could be talking about a straight bigot. I'm talking about straight murderer, colonizing bigot. And do you know what them folk will still say? Well, you don't have to call him that. Well, I know he's aces, but my God, you don't have to. They will always stay on code and will still defend their own regardless of whether or not they're aces or not. To them, being aces is not that bad. Why? Because it's normalized to them. Why? Because deep down inside, they know that this system being in place is the only reason why they are where they are. And they all, every single last one of them, has an underlying subconscious fear of black retaliation. Why? Because you tend to think that someone else is going to move in the same way that you move. Okay? So they see how they're doing. Thank you so much, Jermaine Lewis. Love you as well, my brother. So they see how they're oppressing people. So now they think, okay, boy, if these Negroes step their game up, they're going to do the same to us. Not knowing that no, black people are not, because black people do not have an underlying genetic desire to dominate you, because we know we dominate you by simply existing. If I sit here as a black woman and sit here like this and breathe, and a non-black woman sit right next to me and also breathe, and we do absolutely nothing, I'm still superior. So what they fail to realize is, even if you ended all these systems of white supremacy and ageism, no, black people are not going to step up and want to enslave you. No, they're not. Okay? They're not. So now, the danger behind the simplification of ageism is this. Oh shit.
I don't think the British.
Hold on.
I have great respect for the royals, and I don't think the British royal family are racist at all. I don't think the British.
Stop right there, Bob. Let me stop you right there, Bob. Do the man that I just showed? Guess who that is? Megan Daddy. Now let's go ahead and do some math real quick. Let's go ahead and calculate some things here. So if Megan is a biracial woman with a black mother and white father, then that means that this man sleeps with or has slept with a black woman. This man has a black daughter. He's not in denial. He's not in denial. Y'all got to stop doing that. He's not in denial. And yes, he does know history. See, that's black people problem. Black people are constantly trying to educate non-black people, talking about, oh, well, they're ignorant of certain things. They are not ignorant. They know. In y'all mind, another defense mechanism, it's, oh, well, they just don't know. We have to educate them. I see black folks sit down and have red table talks with racist white folks about, they know. They know. Stop that. Matter of fact, they know more than you. And that's why they play dumb. Stop doing that. They know. This is called staying on code. You have a black daughter. We don't all see how these people don't drug this girl for filth because she is biracial. So stop. He know what's up. But again, this is why I tell y'all to keep the man from between your legs. Because I've been told y'all, when it really come down to it, when it really get real and when it really matters, they will always choose their own over you.
I have great respect for the royals, and I don't think the British royal family are racist at all. I don't think the British are racist. I think Los Angeles is racist, California is racist, but I don't think the Brits are. Uh, uh, I the thing about
See what happened was, the thing is, what happened was, the thing is,
baby be, or how dark will the baby be? I'm guessing and hoping it's just a dumb question from.
If I know I'm full of shit to the point where I can barely get it out with a person, it would be him. Well, the thing is, we'll see what happened was, the thing is, I don't think that, man, shut the hell up, because you know you don't even know what you're talking about. Got on code with the quickness. Did you hear what this fool said? And this is when I get embarrassed to be a black person. When I know that these folk can get up here and do all this Caucasoid babble, and my people will still sit and accept it and be like, oh, he don't know his history. Oh, he's this and that. No, this is the highest form of racism. This is as racist as it gets. His own daughter. And you see how he still stay on code. And now black women truly think, after seeing stuff like this, that these men are going to neglect their own women for y'all. So y'all response to this is to throw your own men away and look to men like this to protect you, when they don't even protect their own black daughters. So what makes you think they're going to protect you? And this is why I say, you bitches that are teaching your women to go against their men, you the devil. You the devil. And you trying to get us killed. And you letting your own hurt, and because you ugly, you trying to make that, you want to take everybody down with you. Boy, misery love company. And because y'all are hurt and y'all have no hope, and because y'all have chosen to remove yourself from the adoring your own man to adoring them, that you want to sit and make all of us go down with you. Baby, I don't even know you like that. These are the men. Are these the white men y'all talking about?
For the royals, and I don't think the British royal family are.
He said he don't think the British and royal family are racist. When Britain is the country more than any other Caucasoid country who has dominated, killed off, and stolen the land of every type of black person imaginable in every part of the world, and who still have their colonizer claws in all types of black countries. To this day, this is facts. Do you see what they do when things get real? Now, we ain't talking about everyday fairy tale moving around. We talking about when things get real, like how their situation don't got real. You see what they do. So now you're going to sit and tell me that we would be better off because y'all don't just say, oh, no, y'all say that we are better off saying F our own men, they ain't no good, and turning to these men to protect us. Is you crazy? Instead of going for positive black men and creating positive black sons so that your daughters have positive black men to choose from when they grow up, you don't want to do that. You take your own hurt, apply it to all black men, and then you tell us that these are the men that we should neglect our own for. Even Prince Harry, if you watch the interview with him and Oprah, with Meghan and Oprah, even Harry said, well, he even stuck up for his family and stayed on code. And he said something to the effect of, well, I understand that my wife was a victim in this, but the truth is my family is also a victim here. I know that my wife, has been put on a spot and tested, but the truth is, so has my family. Yeah, so that's gonna be a hell to the no for me. It's a no for me. It's a no for me. No, 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 no. You can't see me. Blackware. Hey, Blackware. That's a no for me. This man, for his own wife, still stayed on code with his family. And y'all can trust and believe that Carrot Top here, oh, he got some type of arrangement with his family where he's still about to get that bread. Oh, don't think for a second that this man just abandoned all his riches and royal wealth for this woman. Shit. And this, how you avoid. So now you got this black woman, by y'all terms, even though this is a biracial woman. Okay. So now you got this black woman who literally laid down with the colonizers. And now we got to sit and hear her cries in her interviews about how, oh my God, they're so mean to me. When biracial women like her marry white and will tell you that they are not black in effort to be accepted by these folk, then when them folk don't accept them, now they want to pull the race card. When they don't accept them, now the race card get pulled, and guess who heartstrings she go to pull on for sympathy? You guessed it, black women. You guessed it. Sweetie, you laid down with a colonizer. And now you're shocked that you were a fetish. You thought that you were going to get accepted. Then when you saw you didn't, now you calling us. Baby, don't call us. Don't call us. We'll call you. And I'm lying. No, we won't call you. You get what you get. Okay? That's what you wanted. You got what you want. Thank you, Sierra Lorraine, for the super chat. Ma'am, this is me listening to Meghan Markle cry about how the colonizers don't accept her. Oh. Huh? Oh, that's crazy. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And when somebody listen to your story, when they ain't saying nothing, they just like, Oh yeah, oh that's crazy. Me listening to Megan cry about how the colonizers don't accept her. What? Damn, that's crazy. What else is when you're not listening? Oh, for real? Oh, what? Oh, man, for real? Damn. All right, yeah. That's me listening to that. Girl, what did you expect? Oh, you thought that since you were a half breed, they were going to accept you. Oh, and this is why I don't feel bad for women like this, because had they accepted you and had your half breedism got you in the door and got you the respect and position you so desired, you would have been cool with it. But I noticed in the interview that one of the first things she mentioned is how they said that baby Archie will not receive any status or title, position, or bread. Now, had she would have got her half-breed ass up in there and been accepted by these Neanderthals, and had they would have accepted her 25% black baby, she would have been right there, ha-ha, kikiing, talking about I'm not black, and bye to you peasants. But because they did not accept you, now all of a sudden you want to talk about race and skin color. Now you want to sit, thank y'all for the cash apps. Now, thank you, Jerome Penn, for the cash app. Now all of a sudden you want to sit and oh, they got music with it. Darling, just kiss me slow. Your heart is all I own, and in your eyes, you're holding mine. Baby, I will not give you up this time. But yet, you have black men out here every day, work their butts off, duck the white man, duck white supremacy, trying his best as the first free generation out of slavery and segregation. Half the time didn't have a father himself, no type of wealth, no life insurance policies. Nobody gave him $1. He got to worry about not going to jail every day, not getting framed for some. And you got black men out here still making it happen for us. And we turn around and say, you're conquered, you're defeated, and you're broke. Yet a white man go like this on a black woman, and y'all talk about best husband ever. Best husband ever. I love the way he loves her. Oh, that's so cute. Imagine, think of the power of feminine energy. Imagine if you took that same energy and applied it to the encouragement in your own men. Imagine if you did that. Imagine how different things would be. If I said it once, I said it twice. White men treat you better because you treat white men better. You have no problem at all praising them for going like this on a black woman. Thank you, Stephen Coleman, for the cash app. I appreciate you guys. If you guys want to send a donation, if you appreciate this live, if you learned something on this live, if you want to show appreciation, my cash app is $sixthegoddis, just like my Instagram. Okay? But yet I don't hear y'all talking about that. I don't understand how black women can still be out here talking about majority of black men are no good. Please step your game up, sis. Because I 100% will tell you the good outweighs the bad. Period. Y'all sit and talk about how much money black men make. White men don't make that much more. Okay, y'all have a negative perception about it, and instead of being real with the situation, y'all hold it in and y'all get so angry and you spew it out, and before you know it, you're on Instagram in comments on stupid posts like this talking about, oh my God, I love the way he loves her, all because a white man did like this on a ponytail. A black woman could be like, I'm thirsty, and a white man go here and she say, guys, he gave me some water. He protects me. He ain't gonna let anything happen to me. This has got to stop. This is out of control. The two things that got to stop is, number one, saying that people are black that who are not really black. And then black people love to say, well, we are not the gatekeepers of who is and who is not black. Thank you, Araya, for the Cash App. Bitch, if black people ain't the gatekeepers of who black, who is? Black people will be like, well, we cannot be the gatekeepers of blackness. Well, then who can? If we can't, then who can? What is the reason? What is the reason? Yes, the fuck we can be the gatekeepers of who's black. Who else would? Of course we are. Okay? Number one, stop letting anybody be black. Okay? Because you see how they are. You see how they are. They don't let no one who is not 100% a caucasoid with them in. You see how they did Megan. Megan done married a caucasoid and everything. Thought she was going to mosey her ass in there. No. Not even her baby, who is majority Neanderthal and majority caucasoid. They don't even accept him. Yet black women think that they are going to divest from their own and be 100% accepted by them. All because somebody hurt you. All right. Well, good luck with that, okay? The truth is, this whole situation with Meghan Markle was 100% preventable, okay? The fact that black people do not look at it in a more serious way, for somebody of color, a colored person, because she's not black, I'm just saying someone who is colored. Let me just use the term colored. We need to bring the term colored back. Colored was actually a good term. So we just will sit and say, okay, this colored person can marry a literal colonizer, and we clap for it. You can literally marry into the family that has literally terrorized your people all over this continent for centuries and clap for it. We think that everything is a joke. All this stuff is overly simplified. Okay? We got to do better. We have got to stop taking the admiration and desire to submit that we have as women and using it for them. Because I'm telling y'all now, if you are unhappy with the state of black men, complaining about them, throwing them under the bus to people of other races is not the way it gets better. You do not have many options here. That's what y'all fail to realize. Why? Because we are the fairy tale generation. Everything is a Cinderella fairy tale instead of dealing with the facts of where we are at this point in time right now. And you want to sit and you want to project your negative experiences because, honey, there are sisters all over this world that have black men. When they say you can't depend on black men, maybe you can't depend on yours. Black men don't protect us. Maybe the black men around you don't protect you. But I have literally 5 black men I could call right now and be like, I'm in trouble. And they would drop what they're doing and be there. Thank you, Gabrielle, for the Cash App. Why? Because I choose to take that same level of adoration and hyping that y'all do for them and do it for my own man. Okay? Amazing things happen when you do that. Okay? This is a damn shame. This gotta stop. That girl get whatever she get. Whatever happens, happens. Honestly, she probably won't make it that much longer, okay? Because they are some straight gangsters, some straight thugs, okay? The royal family is the real spot 'em got 'em. Hello. I was crying.
Oh, man.
The royal family is the real spot 'em got. Okay? Because boy, they don't mind. They don't mind. Okay? The royal family is the real get it back in blood. When they say we get it back in blood, oh, they about that life for real. Okay? So the poor child, who knows she gonna make it, but either way, I honestly don't care. And they got nothing to do with me. Girl, I don't know what to tell you. You went behind enemy lines and thought because you had a lot of cream in your coffee, you was gonna be special. Baby, biracial people. Biracial people, y'all need to stop trying to sit and lick them folk asses thinking they're gonna protect you, because they're not. Okay, you need to stop looking at black people negatively and trying to distance and separate yourself from black people, thinking it's going to get you somewhere better. It's not. Okay, it all got to stop. Stop with the white man's water is wetter stuff. We got to get realistic. This ain't it, and at this point it's embarrassing. We got to do better, y'all. Okay, I love you all. I'm about to log off here. We're going to go live again this week. Y'all, please subscribe to the channel. Please like the video. And please share this video. I appreciate all the donations, because I am 99% sure that this video will not be monetized. I love you all. Have a good night.